One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Glad to have you with us in the Magic City, Birmingham, Alabama Protective Stadium, home to the UAB Blazers. As we'll see the number 24 team in the country, the Nevada Wolfpack, taking on the winners of 3 straight, the UAB Blazers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. Let's see if he can make a play on the return. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. So UAB's offense will dial up the first ball plays in this one. And last week, you want to talk about a guy using every tool in the bag from the running back position. David, this guy did it.
He was a monster, man. I think when you turned on the tape this week, you saw it, man. So many different ways he could hurt you, and he could be a focal point of this offense. The defense, they know well and good of what happened last week. And their first objective this week, Palmer, is to stop that dude.
Yeah, they know the entire offense goes through him. All week long, they've been stressing, tackling.
And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
A loss of 9.
Coming into the game, the defense talked about, man, they really wanted to get to this quarterback. Well, it didn't take long. 2 plays in, they get to him, and they get the sack.
Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Makes the grab. He'll be brought down at about the 18-yard line. Not enough to move the sticks.
Number 14.
The Blazers will call on their punt team. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. The Wolfpack offense takes the field, and we'll get a peek at them for the first time in this one. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone, and you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming to this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
Steered out of bounds at about the 36-yard line. A big pickup, and they are threatening. Wolfpack will have 1st and 10. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Across the 25, he's got room. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down.
First down, you know you always want to establish the running game. How about this offense? Nothing fancy. Run the football, be physical, get a big gain.
Here we go.
Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. And while the pass is incomplete, the flag is down. I think that was a free play for this offense. Defense was in the neutral zone.
That's just a mental error. On defense, you got to watch the ball. I understand the quarterback shouting and he's clapping and there's all this crowd noise, but you just got to hone in, watch the football before you come out of your stance.
He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. The give to the tailback. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of pay dirt. Nevada comes to the line on 1st and goal.
Let's go.
Trying to punch it in. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Can the defense stop him again on 2nd and goal?
Let's go.
Trying play action. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover. And the quarterback just couldn't bring himself to pull the trigger and get rid of the ball, and they knock him free.
So let's give the secondary tons of credit, right, Reese? They were doing an outstanding job in the back end, in coverage, not allowing any receivers open, and that's why the QB had to keep holding it and keep holding it. That allowed the pass rush to get to him, and that created the turnover.
And the Blazers moving quickly to the line.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're not...
Oh, he's got some space. And good blocking in space out there to give him enough room to pick up the first down. This offense always looking for those big, explosive plays, and now they've got it just inside the 30. Looking to throw on first down. He just got rid of that one to save the down. Didn't see anything he liked. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Handoff to the lone back. And gang tackling on this dude is a good idea. They needed it, but he still got the first down. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Makes the grab. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. The Blazers didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Gonna sling it on second down.
This is what you love to see from your red zone defense now. You're making the opponent go backwards. Really nice stop on the run, the TFL. Now you got a big second down. Here probably expecting the offense to throw with a little bit more room to work with.
Keeping it on the ground on third and goal. He's a tough, crafty back, but he couldn't find his way to the marker, and it'll be fourth down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. The give. Goal line defense on fourth down, and they give him nothing, making the stop at the 2. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. That fumble in plus territory just ruined that last drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating when you got the offense moving a little bit and you put that thing on the deck, Jesse. But move on, reload, forget about it.
At the end of the day, it's just fundamental football, right? They practice it all week. 5 points of pressure. Every ball carrier has to have it. They just got to do a better job moving forward.
Got enough for the first down. There he goes. How about that effort to get it out across the 20? They'll mark it at the 21. It's a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They go to the ground.
And that would be the definition of first down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's second and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like, nice for...
Looking for a huge play. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on second down. They're staring at third. Trying to pick up a first down. They'll try to power their way ahead. And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. This Nevada offense really has it going. Might as well give it to him again. He stopped behind the line of scrimmage. He reached into his bag for that move, and it didn't get him loose at all.
A lot of times with these RPOs, you see linebackers so slow. They don't want to mess up. Not on this one. Watch the defense attack downhill. Go get the running back. Get a tackle for a loss.
Keeps looking downfield. Connection to the right. Lots of room to run. The 10. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Nevada.
Man, oh man, when you got a weapon like that, you got to find him and you got to give him the ball in space. You have some plays on your play sheet, and some of them just say, that guy, get him the ball and let him do the rest. Dangerous weapon out of the backfield, catching the football, making the big play.
UAB 0.
He'll bring it out. It's Anderson. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Man, if you're going to win games, you have got to hit on the home run type plays, and that was a great opportunity right there. The receiver has got to be able to look that football in and make the catch.
Touchdown, Wolfpack! Stealing a score on special teams. That return man saw daylight the instant the ball touched his hands, and he darted to it and took it to the house.
And Reese, I think it's one of the hardest things to do in football, to catch the ball as all these guys are flying around you, and you got to take it, make a miss, try to find spaces and creases that aren't there. Great job making a huge play. Special teams and punt returns coming up big.
Coming out with it, it's Anderson. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Going right to work up top. A little screen to the running back. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. And the Blazers headed quickly to the line. Now the play fake. Quickly to the tight end. Dragged down at the 30 after a 5-yard gain. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30.
When offenses get first downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
So now it's 2nd and long. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Not the biggest play in the world, but it's one that can set the tone as he bangs his way out to the 38. They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. He's got him. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. The Blazers come to the line with a new set of downs.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that 3rd down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the 1st.
Gets it out quickly. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the 2nd quarter. We've reached the end of the quarter, and it's Nevada holding the lead. And they were able to build that lead into double figures. Let's take a quick look at our early stats before we move on. So 1st down here as they go back to work. The give out of the gun. He stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying it and have had very little success. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10.
All season long, we've been watching this defense dominate against the run. They're the #1 rush defense in the entire country. With a big lead in this game, you cannot run the ball and expect to win and get back in it.
Off the play fake. Fires to the right. It's caught. Got some room headed to the goal line. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Blazers. And the offense finds a way to cut into this lead, but they still have plenty of work to do.
And they do, but that's a big score. You don't want to get late and start getting in the 2nd half when you're fighting to come back by so many points. So great job getting points, get that momentum back on your side so you can come out and do some good things when you get the ball next time.
On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. Give to the back. Breaks into the open. Pass the sticks, and he may get more. 20. Touchdown, Wolfpack. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Terrific showdown this week, guys. Let's take a look at what's going on. Arkansas State fell behind early, and it's been an uphill climb since. The thing is, this is a program that's worked the portal about as well as anyone. These kids are tough, and they could just find a way. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Troy. We'll keep you updated on things in a game that could alter the balance of power in the Sun Belt. Fellas?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And the Blazers want to crank the tempo.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
Wants to throw on third. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Blazers will try to pin them back with the punt. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute there.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Gets it up to the 35-yard line before going out of bounds. Nevada needs to convert on third and short to keep the drive alive. To the air, it's Pineda. Oh, it's picked off. He'll go down right there, but what a big play to come up with that turnover. Looking downfield on first down. Makes the grab. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Lining up from the 34 on first down.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Makes the grab. It's Conway. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Power football with the run. Drives ahead for 3 to the 27-yard line. And the Blazers are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Here comes the heat. And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35. And here comes the field goal unit. He's going to reach for a long one, a 52-yard attempt. It doesn't always have to be pretty, and that one wasn't, but somehow he hooked it just into that left corner. Now, there is a flag down on the play, but when you knock through a field goal from that distance and you're not going to get the first down, I think you just keep your points. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. And the offense will be grateful for the benevolence of the special teams to give them a fresh set of downs in the red zone. They'll leave it with the lone back. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Here we go. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. They opened the lane, and he hit it a gain of 5 out to the 33. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to pass, it's Pineda. Safe completion on the screen. They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains and the screen pass is effective. That is a time-honored way to slow down the rush, hit him with the screen, and a chunk play.
Yeah, such a great job because you're flying up the field to get to the quarterback because everything looks like pass down the field. Let those guys get up.
Turning it on! Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37.
This guy's done a lot of good things early this year throwing the football. With that last completion, that now takes him over 1,000 yards passing for the year.
Wants to go up top on first down. Finding open areas. He goes out of bounds across the 25, mark it at the 24, and this defense, its head is spinning. The Wolfpack with a 1st and 10 here. Looking to throw on first down. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And this offensive line's got to do a little better job, man. You've got to give your quarterback time to go through his progressions from go to 1 to 2 and then maybe make a play. And he goes off of his first target, and you could tell he did not have much time getting hit as he's trying to throw the football. You've got to protect your quarterback.
Well, give the defense credit on that one because they knew coming into this one that they were going to try to get this receiver the ball in a variety of ways. They were
Lets it fly deep downfield. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Now on fourth down, they'll try to come away with 3. Just drives it between the uprights. And that lead grows even bigger.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. UAB regains possession. The Blazer offense back onto the field. Trailing now by 17, David. This is an opportunity that they need to answer.
And down by 17, it's not panic mode yet. Like, I know we just gave up some points and our defense hasn't played great, but I think this offense can still be who they are and stay consistent.
no doubt lots of football to go, but you do get the feeling this is the time of game where, you know, it could get bad. If you don't score and all of a sudden they get the ball back, they take it down the field and put some points up, this thing might be over. So absolutely, this quarterback, he wants to drive this offense down the field and at least put something on the board.
He hurls one deep down the left side. And the ball is caught. He's inside the 35. And he'll be marked down, but he's got enough to move the chains.
Well, this offense told us coming in they were going to challenge this secondary early and often. They were going to use their speed to their advantage and take advantage of this quarterback's touch and arm talent. And they already in the second quarter, they've got over 200 yards thrown.
The Blazers will hustle to the line.
Brings up second down.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Makes the catch. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. He'll throw on third down. And the quarterback is toast back at the 35. And on fourth down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. He's going to reach for a long one, a 52-yard attempt. And it took everything he had, but he barely gets it in there. Now down 2 touchdowns, 24-10. So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner goes down. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. The give to the back. Oh, he's got some space. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down.
Another good run. Man, he has been picking up yards in bunches today. Jesse showing off all the skills.
And he's showing no signs of slowing down, David. This guy just gets better as the game goes on. He is a beast.
Finds a man on the right. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line. Wow, already up to 250 catches for his career.
That's a lot of catches. How about the consistency of this young man, the durability, the toughness? He's got all those characteristics, Paul.
250 catches is impressive, too, because every week the defense knows they're trying to get this guy the ball, and still they cannot stop him.
He's taken down.
Nevada trying to keep the drive moving on 2nd and short.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
They're lining up on 1st and 10 from the 38. Back to pass, it's Pineda. Using the quick game. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play.
Brings up second down.
They'll go up top on 2nd and short. Using his legs to buy some time. With the catch, it's Walters.
You hear this all the time, but you've got to be able to tackle the catch. Limit yak, right? I know that ball wasn't thrown deep down the field. As soon as that guy caught it, though, down he went.
They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. Nevada comes to the line after getting the first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. A shot toward the end zone. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to pass. Catch in the middle. It's Thomas. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock.
When these wide receivers work the middle of the field, so much of this is feel. Understanding where the holes are in the zone or understanding how to get leverage on a man. And these wide receivers are dangerous nowadays because they do it so fast and see that so quick and make those plays over the middle.
They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. They're not into 3s, they want 6s, and to keep this drive alive, they'll need to get it on 4th down. That'll be enough for a Nevada first down. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half, maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Wants to go up top. Pocket breaking down. Touchdown, Nevada! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead.
Man, what great offensive execution. You talk about addressing a 2-minute situation and using almost all of the clock, adding to your lead and creating more momentum going into the half. Great execution by this offense.
And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21.
31, UAB 10.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Gentlemen, what a pleasure it's been to watch these two teams thus far there in Birmingham. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis, and through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify.
Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. Let's see if they can keep that first half momentum rolling. At the 35, he's open. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down.
And obviously this offense has had their way getting the huge lead, and now when you know it's a running situation later in the ball games, you're still getting pounded. This defense has to step up at some point and be a lot more physical.
D coordinators down the road that have to play this offense, man, they're going to have nightmares because this unit has so much speed and so much skill. At running back, receiver, tight end, the quarterback making good decisions, it is so tough trying to stop them and prevent explosive plays.
They run him out of bounds. He gets it to the 47. The Wolfpack need this 3rd and short to keep the drive moving. Off the bootleg and rolling out. Grab near the marker. It's Walters. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. Now it's a first down from the 43-yard line. And off from the shotgun.
Really good surge that time by the offensive line. You saw all those bodies by the defense being pushed backwards. That opened up the crease for the ball carrier. He's able to get a really nice gain there, setting up 2nd and inches.
He's going to take off. They bring him down, but not before he gets just enough to move the chains. Offense picking up steam, 1st and 10 from the 31. They'll give it to the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, the inside give. Drives ahead for 3 to the 27-yard line.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first down. The Wolfpack hoping to pay off this red zone trip. Off play action on first down. Unloads to the right. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be 3rd down. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. Dropping back, it's Pineda. Here's the pressure. Headed to the end zone. And he's in for the touchdown, but hang on just a second. There is a flag on the field. So that touchdown nullified by the penalty in the red zone. They've methodically worked the ball down the field. 11th play of the drive coming up, but this one 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Grabbed in the middle, it's Walters. He is stopped well short of the first down marker at the 15, and let's see what they do on 4th. And they'll send out the field goal unit. And this one splits the uprights. And they'll push that lead out a little further. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, let's get you up to speed on what's going down in this fun college football game today. Ball State is currently ahead in this one, but let's remember, this program has just one bowl win all time, so nothing is a given in Muncie. They're up by 7 over West Virginia. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Finds the tight end. Still running at the 40. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down. After the big play to start, now they are on the move at their own 45. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He'll pull it down and run.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative, and that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield, nothing there, so instead of throwing it away, getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
I gotta be honest, I am shocked at just how well the defense has played in this game, especially stopping the run. We talked about statistically how they've struggled this season, but they have put the clamps down in this one, and they're just playing with a ton of intensity.
Hits the open man. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21. And the Blazers are flying down the field. They'll try the left side. Breaks into the open. Got enough space. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, UAB. Here comes the two-point try.
And this is why you consistently run the football A steady diet because you can break the long touchdown runs. Nice job breaking through the line of scrimmage, outrunning the rest, getting in for the long touchdown run.
They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score.
18.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. And after that last score, this is just a two-possession game now, and they'll be looking to find some cushion on this drive. And he is snuffed out, greeted by a host of defenders. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to throw, it's Pineda. Plucks it out of the air. Still on his feet at the 45. They finally make the stop, and it's been this way this guy's whole career as a senior makes a play after the grab.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
Wolfpack will have 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Floating away. He gets rid of it, but I don't think they're going to let him get away with that. Nope, here comes the flag.
Intentional grounding.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. This time it's complete. Push down for the tackle.
The big fella, the tight end, the wide receiver in a tight end's body going up and making the catch.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Touchdown, Nevada! And the route is on.
And man, is that perfect timing. You could tell a quarterback drops back, he sees his guy, and he knows he's open, but watch the throw. Deep down the field, Palmer, right in the breadbasket. Nice play, nice pitch and catch.
He did a nice job at getting it up in the air early and allowing his guy to run under the football, locate it, and then make a tough grab. That is the definition of an explosive play.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. He'll bring it back looking for help. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. UAB has the ball back, ready to send the offense out to go to work. They've fallen into a hole here, and they need to start fighting back right now on this drive. It continues to be a long day as they are just swarming every time he gets the ball. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. He breaks a tackle. He'll be stopped at the 27, but picks up 10 on that one. They'll put it in play from the 27, 1st down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. They open the lane, and he hit it a gain of 5 out to the 33. The Blazers can really attack on this 2nd and short. Looking to fire. Rushes on him. Time to take a shot. He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it, and what a time that would have been for their first pick of the game. And the Blazers really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. Grab near the marker is Conway. They get him out of bounds, couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling. They've already moved the chains a couple of times on this drive, now out close to midfield. The safe call on the wide receiver screen. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. They'll send the back in motion. Back to pass on 2nd down. Floats it out in space. Turning it on! He's pushed out of bounds inside the 40 at the 38, and these guys are on the move. We've been treated to an aerial show by these two guys so far as you check out their numbers.
41.
They go back to work with a 1st down in the final period of this one. to throw again. Throws to the wideout. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
And I absolutely love what this defense is doing, man. You know exactly what time it is. You've got a big lead. They're going to have to throw the football. So more nickels, more dimes, bring the speed on the field, and get ready to play the pass.
They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. The Blazers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Quick catch on 3rd down. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Under fire. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. He just terrorizes quarterbacks, his 30th career sack.
And that's an amazing number, 30 sacks, because a lot of guys get sacks early in their careers, and then coordinators figure it out and then start double-teaming them and sliding and chipping, and then their numbers come down. This guy, though, David, has never stopped.
And it's got to be consistently, Jesse. Like, you got to consistently play hard, play after play, because sometimes they get rid of the ball fast. Sometimes you can't get in the mix. But to get to the quarterback 30 times, very few people have done that.
He is stopped right at the 21-yard line, and now it'll be 4th down and decision time. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the first. Throws toward the end zone. And it's batted away, and the 4th down play doesn't convert. They'll give up the football.
Offense is stopped. Will be a turnover on down.
Running it to the right. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking for a man. It's Pineda. Quick strike complete. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Nevada needs to convert on 3rd and short to keep the drive alive. Rides the back on the option to give. He'll make a play on 3rd down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Now the pitch. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6.
Gain of 3. 2nd down coming up.
Back to pass. Under fire. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Nevada will be forced to punt. They'll look to pin him deep. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines. Not his best work. UAB regains possession of the Blazer offense back onto the field. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but Jesse, they...
And the pressure gets there, and down he goes at the 18. And the Blazers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. To the air on 2nd down. Here's the heat. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. Quickly to the flat, the wide receiver screen. Tackle is made at the 25-yard line, and that'll bring up a 4th down. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And it's incomplete. The long pass on 4th down is to no avail.
Well, at this point of the game, in the second half, down 3 possessions, you're not punting anymore, right? Every 4th down you're going to be going for, regardless of where you are on the field. The problem is, defense knows it too, so they're going to play call accordingly. That time, they had a better play call on. They execute. It's just been that kind of day for this offense.
They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Oh, they're after him. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
I love the discipline of this defense. Not just playing run, right? They know it could be a pass in this situation. Pinning their ears back, getting to the quarterback, taking away all that small stuff. All the stuff that...
Got some room, headed to the goal line. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover. The Blazers buried deep in their own territory, just trying to find breathing room on 1st down. Had nowhere to go, couldn't get it out of the end zone. He'll take the safety. They'll get set for the free kick after the safety.
Oh, and how about this defense? Understanding where they are in the field. They got a chance to put points on the board, and they do.
Brings it out to the 34. And the Nevada offense will take
Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. After that last drive, he came back to the sideline, and the coach probably said, oh, he's got some space. They get him out of bounds, couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling. They showed great trust in their quarterback right there, and why not? He's had an outstanding game.
An outstanding game, has taken care of the football. Now, late in the game, you got the lead. That 1st down now tells me now it's time to start running the football, run the clock, get out of here with the dub.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Wolfpack might think about being aggressive on 2nd and short. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
This Nevada offense really has it going. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Got his man. A lot of room to the right. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Nevada. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the O.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Eastern Michigan is down big on the scoreboard, and a program that traditionally struggles to score, I think we know where this one is headed. They're trailing by 14 to Marshall. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business. Gentlemen?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Wants to go up top. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. And the Blazers decide to punt it away.
Number 14 on to kick it away.
He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Pineda. Pulls it in, it's Thomas. And And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. Nevada trying to keep the drive moving on 2nd and short. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. This is the type of play that decides games. Are you tough enough to convert 3rd and short from the 30? They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Just a short pass to the tight end. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. There he goes.
That looks like a really easy thing to do. Oh, the ball's just on the ground. Jump on it. That's an odd-shaped ball that bounces all kind of crazy ways. Great job by the defense covering that thing up.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. There was just nowhere to cut back. Great job by the defense, and he'll have to take the loss. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Pulls and fires complete. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
And this game is obviously out of hand. But I think the fans would argue, too, at this point, like, all right, well, let's not throw checkdowns, right? Let's throw some deep balls and continue to open up this offense and keep fighting. I think that's what you want to see. You want to see your squad not quit. Keep fighting until the very end of the football game.
And here we go. Final play of the game right here. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. He'll take a shot. And the pass is incomplete. They were going for the fabulous parting gift, but instead will just go home with a loss. Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all 3 phases of the game. Offense, defense, and special teams. This team came ready to play, and man, it was pedal to the metal right from the opening kickoff.
And that's how you like it. Forget the close games, forget the heartbreakers, this play could decide it. Just frying pan, meat face, ball game over.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.